Hello all, and welcome back to Taco Talks, the show where we take facts about the world around us and violently mush them into the minds of our audience. Are you ready to have your mind violently mushed? Wonderful. Mind mushing commencing in 3, 2, 1. Today, we will be discussing cars. If you did not arrive at your current location through means of blood magic teleportation, you most likely got here in a car. But how well do you know that murderous death machine that drove you here? In this course, we will focus on 3 key topics: the origin of cars, the operation of cars, and the various species of cars and their derivatives. So, without further ado, let's get into it. While the true origin of cars has been lost in the Great Knowledge Extermination, the first recorded sighting of a car in the wild was by the conquistadors in the 16th century. And following the bloody automobile wars of 1678, the Honda Accords were signed, thus signaling the beginning of the Honda Days event. As spelled out in the Honda Accords, humans and cars would live side by side in a symbiotic relationship. Cars would provide means of transport, rendering previous forms obsolete. Shortly after the Honda Days event, all horses were summarily executed, leading to the Great Glue Boom of 1702. Humans, for their part, would provide cars with sustenance in the form of gasoline, a product that can be naturally harvested from any nearby gasoline tree. The operation of a car is quite simple. So simple, in fact, that even an imbecile like you can do it. So let's make that car go vroom vroom, you utter nincompoop. The first step in car operation is to insert the key. This awakens the car from its dormant state and lets it know that you desire to use it. To make the car go, press down on the right pedal with your foot. To make the car stop going, press down on the left pedal with your foot. To dictate which direction you would like the car to go, use the steering wheel. If you would like the car to go left, turn the steering wheel left. If you would like the car to go right, turn the steering wheel right. And if you would like the car to activate its burrow function, simply push the steering wheel forward. Other key features of cars are the exhaust, the lights, and the horn. The exhaust is a tube towards the end of the car that expels the car's farts. The lights allow the car to see where it is going in the dark. The horn is a hidden button in the center of the steering wheel which, when pressed, causes the car to emit a loud sound as it shrieks in pain. The first species of car is known as the sedan. It was named after the first person to discover this species, Dan Danielson, and it is an abbreviation of the phrase "was seen by Dan." The key feature of a sedan is that it has a lower-to-the-ground frame and lightweight build, allowing the sedan to achieve peak maneuverability. While other species of car may outclass the sedan in areas of cargo storage and brute force, the sedan is the most nimble of all cars. The next type of car is known as a van. It is called this because its bulky defensive nature placed it in the vanguard during the automobile wars of 1678. Characterized by its substantial size, the van's primary role is to haul cargo. The armor plating of the van gives the cargo it carries an extra layer of protection. The van is also the most promiscuous of cars, and interspecies breeding has given rise to several hybrid species. For example, minivans are created when a van and a sedan breed, while the union of a truck and a van has created the SUV, which stands for Small Ugly Van. The final species of car is known as a truck. The truck is the enforcer of the car kingdom. What the truck lacks in maneuverability and defensive capabilities, it makes up for in brute force. It is said that during the automobile wars of 1678, during the Battle of the Chevrolet Ford, 300 trucks held off 300,000 conquistadors. Of all the cars, trucks vary the most in size, from the minuscule lil guy to the overcompensator to the hefty lad. Trucks truly do come in all shapes and sizes. The thing that all of these trucks have in common is an insatiable appetite for human flesh. The brutish nature of the truck made it an unparalleled adversary during the automobile wars, but since the Honda Accords, trucks have struggled to find their niche in peaceful society. It is for this reason that one will often encounter trucks in what one would assume is a sedan habitat, like the suburbs. In this environment, the relationship between truck and sedan is tenuous at best. Trucks show little to no regard for their smaller, more efficient roadmates. More often than not, a truck will drive recklessly in a pitiful display of impotent aggression, unnecessarily attempting to assert false dominance. Tragic, really, how a once noble creature has now been relegated to the banal task of ferrying wannabe tough guys to and fro. Well, there you have it, cars. A brief history and a quick look at their taxonomy. Thank you for coming to our Taco Talk. Be sure to join us next week for another fascinating subject, boats. Bye-bye.